But I'll just put my glasses on so I can really see up here what's happening with her teeth. There, sweetie pie. She's like, don't do this to me.
Hi everyone, I'm Lynn from Cavy Central Guinea Pig Rescue. Hi everyone. So we have got Pepper here just for a quick little check, and she's in gorgeous, gorgeous condition. So come and take a look at what we can find. So we've had a very quick little look with Pepper. She's been a little bit more not herself. She's been given Revolution, which is great, and exactly what you would do if you suspected anything parasitic. Now, the reason for that was the tiniest bit of dandruff, and really if you look at her coat there's barely anything showing, so this is a perfect time just to be proactive and giving her some medication. So she's actually had Revolution applied yesterday. Yep, so that's great. Down on the bottom of her ears we've noticed just in the corner, and probably because these ear flaps sit down so it's super more hidden there and a little bit more moist, but in the corners of these, I know you're talking to me, sweetheart, but in the corner of these ears, just on the lobe, just hide your way there a bit. Don't want you to jump off. Hold on. Okay, come here to me. I'll do it this way. In the corner of this ear, you can see a little bit of a build-up right there. It's like a little bit of a fungally build-up, and we agitate it just with my nose. You can see a bit of it there, just coming off. So we're just going to use a little bit of Malice-7 water. And it's on both ears in the exact same spot. You can see a bit of it there. It's right down low. She's so fluffy. Let's go around the other side. See if we can see that better. There we go. Look, can you see it in there? Just if we agitate that, and we'll get just some Malice-7 water. We're just going to wipe that little corner of her ear. It's a bit tricky to hold your piggy in this direction, but you'll see as I agitate it, it'll come off. Little bits of sort of white, scabby, scaly come off. And if we just do that around that area, all these little bits just come off, which is great, and it keeps it well and safe. So again, it's just an area that's tucked away. Just giving it a bit of TLC. Her ears themselves, which you can do with a bit of a wipe out. We'll wipe them out for her. There we go. Just cleaned up that little edge. Great. Now her ears, let's just do a little wipe out with those, just to make sure we keep them clear of any residue that can build up with scaly skin, oils, that fungal seems to reside in because it gets moist, and it's a good place to, I guess, survive. Okay. Just a good all over check with your piggy. Keeps them tip top. Good girl. Now there's one more little thing we're going to look at with Pepper, and while I'm holding her like this, you might see the end of her nose has got a little vertical line on it. Now that little line is something common to certain guinea pigs, not all piggies, and it's usually related again to their front teeth. So we're going to take a look at any food that might be caught way up high in her front teeth, but the actual line itself, we can use something like a Malice-7 or a Silverzine cream just on that area with a cotton bud, just to go down over that section, because it tends to be a build up right at the skin level, and when we put an antifungal cream on there, it just tends to help it go away. They tend to be prone, and because they wipe their little paws up their face. This is an area that is the first to be formed. That's it. So we're going to wrap her up and just look at her teeth for a moment.
Yellow. Bye.
Just going to make a little V shape like that, which is an easy way, and if she's wrapped up, she can be supported really well, like that.
That's good.
Yeah, that's a great way. She's thinking, what the heck? But I'll just put my glasses on so I can really see up here what's happening with her teeth. There, sweetie pie. She's like, don't do this to me. Some piggies like to stand, which you can understand. Whoop, good girl. There's nothing particularly up the top there. So that's good to see.
Are her teeth long, or is that normal?
No, they're actually quite okay. They're connecting at the front. She's yeah, they're a bit long on the bottom, but nothing that's a problem. She can certainly nip and grab very easily, so she can grind those back. So this area, this line, when we look at it right up close, it tends to, you see, it tends to be really scaly. Scaly,
These two,
can you
yep.
see it?
Yep.
And what we can do,
Yeah, you can see.
yeah, silverzine is really good on it, or just an antifungal. People often confuse this with cheilitis, which is why we have to check those top teeth, because sometimes there's a problem there. And we typically see cheilitis occurring all the way up the front lip. It can also be a sign of thrush, where they've got thrush in their mouth, and it's then when they wipe their face, it's been wiped up and over this ridgeline. So just by using an antifungal, we can loosen these little scabs. You don't want to do it too much because it can get sore, and the fur will regrow there, which is fine. But they tend to be, piggies like this tend to be prone. Now, what you can also do is give her a little drop of Milstat, which is an antifungal. It's for what we use for bubbies as well. And just give her one little drop in the morning, just for about a week, and that should clear up any fungal residue that might be in and around her mouth and teeth. There we go, and that's pretty clean. You can actually see where some of those little scabs have come off. It's a little bit sore in there because they're crusty, and you've got to just be really gentle getting them off and out of there. The piggies themselves can't move it, but you can do it like this and take it off. So there's one right there. It's almost like, it's a strange place to get it, but for some piggies it's really common. There, you can see that little crusty. It's like a it's like a little just cream coloured scab. So when you wipe them with something like silverzine, flamazine, colloidal silver, you can even use. You can use antifungals like Malaseb on there. It will clear this area really well. But to treat the cause, just a little bit of antifungal in the mouth. So a little bit of Milstat will help with that. Yeah, so her teeth look really good.
I've got some.
Yeah, it's yellow in colour.
I think.
And just a little drop, and that will stop that from happening. So she's just a little bit prone to it. So that's it from me. That's it from Peppa. Take care, everyone. Bye.